saw the city passing by my window. Was in the crowd, but I felt so alone. Looked at my phone like every other second. My future was blurry and numb, a tunnel where there's no light. Oh, but then you came and sat right next to me. Your eyes, they glowed and filled me up. We had never met before that time, but I just knew that we'd end up. You took it, you took it, took away my loneliness. Oh, I know it, I know it. You're making me wholehearted. Together, together is always better. I don't want to be parted. You're making me wholehearted. You're making me wholehearted. We jumped off the subway leading nowhere. Your warm hands rubbed off the cold around me. I heard you say that everything is alright, but how did you know how I felt? You saw right through me that day. I was lost in space, but you pulled me down and wiped away those cloudy thoughts. I could see the sky when you were close to me. I can't believe what you brought. You took it, you took it, took away my loneliness. Oh, I know it, I know it. You're making me wholehearted. Together, together is always better. I don't want to be parted. You're making me wholehearted. You're making me wholehearted. I will always remember it. How you turned everything around. I will always remember it. How you got me off the battleground. How you got me off the battleground. Yeah. You took it, you took it, took away my loneliness. Oh, I know it, I know it. You're making me wholehearted. Together, together is always better. I don't want to be parted. You're making me wholehearted. You're making me wholehearted.
I used to stay up all night trying to find my place, chasing neon lights and looking for some kind of trace to lead me out of darkness. Give me a little faith, something to make me stronger, someone who could light the way. Then you came to me and you gave me reason. I almost can't believe it. Every time we touch, I feel at home. There's no way I'd ever let you go. When you put your hands in mine, I know I'm gonna be alright. I don't know what you do to me, but I feel like I am way up in the sky. When you put your hands in mine, I know I'm gonna be alright. 'Cause when we touch is when I really come alive. Yeah, 'cause when we touch is when I really come alive. Yeah. I don't know anybody that could compare to you. The way you're always smiling, the way you light up a room. I couldn't live without you, not even if I tried. 'Cause every day I'm with you, I'm flying over the clouds. Oh yeah, yeah, I'm flying over the clouds, and I'm not coming down. Every time we touch, I feel at home. There's no way I'd ever.
Good morning, happy Wednesday, and welcome to a day in my life. If you guys are new, my name is Vanessa, and I'm just going to bring you guys along with my day. Now, plans have already changed. I am ready for the day. I'm letting my hair just dry naturally. Sometimes I blow dry it, sometimes I don't. So if you guys are like, wow, your hair is really greasy. No, it's just wet. But 2 of my kids, I do have 4 kids, Paige, who is going to be 18 in July, Bryce, who turned 11 in January, and then twin girls, Rose and Pearl, who are 9. They will be 10 in November. And the twins, Rose and Pearl, are sick today. Now, Rose is not feeling too bad. She's just, I think she's growing. Like, she's got some aches and pains, and she's tired. Pearl, on the other hand, is sick to her stomach, and she's in and out of the bathroom already a couple times this morning. I feel so sad for her. No fever or anything, so hopefully it's just some kind of little tummy bug and she will be good by tomorrow. But they are both home today, so we shall see what I can accomplish, you know, in between keeping an eye on them and making sure they are good to go. I'm in my closet because I'm about to swap laundry. I've got another load in here that I need to get into the wash, but so far this morning I brought you guys along. I just kind of like get that momentum going, that motivation. So welcome. Let's go ahead and continue on throughout the day and see what we can get done.
You had me at a low, 'cause where you go is where I go. I don't need nobody else. I got you, and you got me too. You can ride all the blue.
All right, so if you don't follow me on Instagram, you may not know that we are getting a new fence put up. So they started on Monday, and they're working with us really well since we have dogs. So I think typically when you get your fence done, it gets taken down in a day or 2, and then they start putting it up. Well, they are putting up as they're taking down. That way we can let the dogs out at the end of every day, and it's not, you know, several days of me bringing them all out on a leash. So that's been great. But they were able to get this whole side down and up, and then the rain came. So yesterday they were not able to come out, and it does look like today they're not going to be coming out at all. But like I said, it's great that the fence is up at least, so we don't have to worry about that with the dogs. But you can see the difference. Here's the old fence, and it's the original fence to this house. We've been here for a little 2.5 years now, but the house itself is 12.5 years old. So this fence is that old. It definitely needs to be replaced. We are super excited about that. But I came out here to check on my plants because of the rain. I can see that I do not need to water, so that's great. We really haven't gotten a ton of rain, so I do want to just make sure that my plants are getting what they need. But figured I would bring you guys out as well. So when the leaf is up like this, it means I don't need to water. It's when it gets closer to this little tube here that I need to water, that the reservoir under the soil here is getting empty. So here's my plants. I definitely need to start using my herbs. I've only taken a little bit from them, at least pruning them a little bit to get them in the freezer maybe if I don't need to use them. But I'm very excited about my squash and cucumbers. They're doing great. So my cucumbers are just now starting to flower. Look at my squash. Where are the ones that are growing? Oh, right here. Look at that. They're starting to grow. Very excited about that. This basil is doing fantastic. I can smell it. It's so potent. I need to clip that and save it, as well as over here my lemon balm. I'm just waiting on these tomatoes because my kids love tomatoes. Oh yay, look, here they are. Awesome. I don't see, oh, I do see some over there. Are there any on this one? I don't see any. I see a little flower, a couple flowers, but no little bulbs yet. But my cilantro is looking sad. I need to get some of my cilantro off, and this lemon balm, just get it off in the freezer to use. But okay, I definitely do not need to water. This one's still up a little bit. Oh, and you know what? I didn't check on this one over here. See, this one's down, but it's getting so much rain. And it's, I mean, it's definitely wet. So I wonder if this one's like broken. I don't know. I don't want to water it though, because I know we're going to get more rain today, and they seem like they're doing well. So, okay. That's all I needed to do this morning. Let's go back inside and get to work on some other things. Oh, before that though, I've been getting some questions over on Instagram about these, and I know you guys saw me, well, if you watched my Sam's Club haul, you saw me pick these up. I got these at Sam's Club. Oh, somebody's texting me. I got them at Sam's Club. They might still have them. They're about $100 per one, and I have 4 total because of the things that I wanted to plant. Actually, also while we are out here, let's check on my peach tree. Oh, they are definitely growing, so I need to look up. I think I'll have to, oh, well, I did not mean to do that, but I knew I was gonna have to. So I accidentally just popped that peach off. But the peach tree we have yet to actually get peaches from. So the first year we didn't see peaches at all. And this was here when we moved in. The previous owners planted this peach tree. So the first year we didn't get any. The second year we saw them grow, but they were bad before I could pick any. So I started doing a little bit of research, and this year I'm hoping we can actually get some to eat, because apparently I'm supposed to be taking off some that are too close together. I forget how far apart they're supposed to be, so I'm gonna have to take one of these off. I think these ones are fine. This one's getting pretty big, so I'm just gonna have to keep an eye on this. But if you guys have peach trees, let me know your tips and tricks on how to get them. The birds try to get them too pretty quickly, so, but they are growing. There's several on here, so I'm excited. Hopefully we can get some peaches this year. All right, you guys, I haven't really shared much of what I've been doing the last hour because I had to make 2 phone calls, one for pets, one for me. I'm supposed to have a doctor's appointment tomorrow. I had one several weeks ago. I'm not quite sure how long, but she wanted to do some blood work on me, but there was not enough time in that appointment to get that done. So I had to make a new appointment for that. I'm supposed to get that done tomorrow, but with the girls not being sick, and you know, it's just courteous to cancel 24 hours in advance, I went ahead and canceled or rescheduled that appointment just in case. The girls, if this is a stomach bug and they don't go to school tomorrow, I don't want to be canceling last minute because my appointment was in the morning tomorrow. So anyway, I rescheduled that, and then I got my video that is posting tomorrow. I don't know why I think today's Tuesday. I really do think there's more days in the week, and there's not. So tomorrow's Wednesday. I have that video set. I had to finalize just a few things on Thursday's video, so I got that done. And then I just made a reel for Instagram and posted that. So I got a little bit of office work done, and now we're gonna head into the kitchen because the meal prep video that I shared, I have a few more things that I wanted to make, and one of those is something that I really want to make. The other things that I had written down, they're shelf stable things. They can hang out. I don't need to make them, but I really do want to make the blueberry muffins from Joanna Gaines's cookbook. So we're gonna go into the kitchen. I need to clean the kitchen first, and then we will make those muffins.
I wanna do what you want to. We can leave and run away someday, someday. I've been saving you, and you save me too. Yeah, I need it, don't you need me too? 'Cause I need you. Yeah, so call me anytime that you need a favor. Call me anytime I can come and sit in you. Oh, oh. Call me anytime that you need a friend, and call me anytime when you're at a tight end. I got you, and you got me too. We can always make it through. What we do is what we do. I can take you anywhere, somewhere. We won't be scared. You will see me flying high. I'm staring into your blue eyes. We don't need nobody else. I got you,
All right, kitchen is clean, but before I make those blueberry muffins, I've got 2 things to do. I need to start a dinner. So Bryce has something later on after school at one of the high schools nearby. So Mark's gonna take him to that. We were both gonna go, but since the girls are sick and I've been around them this morning, I don't want to like go to a school around other kids. You know, you never know. I don't want to be any kind of carrier. So I'm gonna stay here. Bryce and Mark are gonna go. So we are gonna be eating dinner later. This is something that I have shared here on the channel before, and it is in, oh, you know what? It's not in my first cookbook. So I might go ahead and add this in the Crockpot cookbook that Kira and I are working on. We're hoping to release at the very beginning of fall. So yeah, I might do that. That means I have to take a really nice picture tonight. Okay, all right, remind myself to do that. I've shared it so many times that I feel like it's already in one. I'll double check, but I don't think it is. Anyway, I will link the video. It is an older video, but this is one of my like favorite Crockpot recipes. Sometimes, I mean, to be honest, the Crockpot can be hit or miss. You lose a lot of flavor. So I like over flavor everything, and that definitely helps out. I add a lot of stuff. So this is what I'm going to get making for, or get cooking for dinner tonight. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this prepped, and then the laundry has been done for some time. So I'm gonna swap that, and then I'll meet you guys back in here to make those blueberry muffins. So that way, hopefully, you know, if the girls are feeling a little better later this afternoon or tomorrow, they have not eaten anything. They tried this morning and they just couldn't. I was on my game. Not every morning do I like set out stuff for them for breakfast. A lot of the times we have a lot of things in the freezer and in the pantry, but this morning I like purposely pulled out fruit and I made some bacon just to get them going on this Wednesday morning, and Bryce is really the only one who could eat it. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get dinner started. So this is it as far as everything that I need that's gonna go into the crock pot. I've got my pork chops, and I don't know if I said it yet, but these are smothered pork chops. So I got my pork chops, some salt, pepper, and oil, and I am going to brown them up. I need to grab a skillet. I'm gonna brown them up before getting them in the crock pot. I'm going to just slice up, not dice, but slice up this onion and set it on the bottom of my crock pot. Then my pork chops will sit on top of that. I'm going to season my pork chops with garlic powder, the paprika, and then the salt and pepper. And then for like the gravy, the sauce that goes on top, I'm using an entire can of cream of chicken, an entire can of cream of mushroom, and then I typically use a can of beef broth, and I just whisk these 3 ingredients together and pour it over top. But I've been using the beef broth for the dog food sometimes if I don't think it's like soft enough for them. Oliver is my pickiest. He really likes this in his. And this morning when Mark and I were making their food, I was like, oh, don't use the beef broth because I need it for a recipe, but it's not quite enough. So, I mean, you really can use any kind of broth. I have this vegetable broth in the pantry. I don't have any more beef broth. So I'm going to see how much is left in here and then just add the vegetable broth to get me to about 10.5 ounces. And then I just mix all these 3 together. So I'm not gonna show you guys because I have shared this several times, but I will have that video linked in the description box if you guys want to check it out. And you can, you know, get excited about the Crockpot cookbook that Kira and I are working on, because I am going to include this recipe in there because it is definitely one of my go-to and everybody likes it. Like even Rose, who is super picky, she really likes the flavor. She'll eat, I mean, she won't eat a ton, but she will eat this and not complain about it, which is nice. Okay, dinner is cooking. So I have it on low for 7 hours, but my pork chops are fairly thin. So I think that it will not take that long. However, we're not gonna be eating dinner until later on. So I'll just keep an eye on it. Maybe in a few hours, I'll come like do a temperature check and just keep this on warm, but I'm gonna bring you guys with me all day long, so you will see how it all turns out. So now that I've got dinner going, I'm gonna go ahead and swap over the laundry. All right, so I got towels folded, put away, and then the other load, last load for today, in the dryer. I thought about, yeah, I'm gonna have to wait to wash Pearl's bedding. I mean, she's in the bathroom. She hasn't had any kind of like sickness in her room, but I am gonna wash her bedding tomorrow if she's feeling better and up for school. But as far as like right now, she's still feeling pretty icky, so I don't think she's going to school tomorrow either. But Rose, on the other hand, Let me show you guys what she's doing. What are you doing? You're painting? So normally they do paint in the dining room, but the dining room is... Did you forget to take this off?
No, I did on purpose.
Oh, you did on purpose. Okay, just making sure. She hasn't gotten sick at all. Just feeling a little tired and okay, cool. Not so good. So I just, you know, better safe than sorry, said, okay, you can stay home. But since she's feeling okay, what did you want for lunch?
Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A. Not like I need to order food. We have plenty here, but I'm going to. I'm gonna get Rose some Chick-fil-A. She loves it. So as long as like by the end of today, she doesn't get sick, she'll be going to school tomorrow. So we're just gonna go ahead and get some Chick-fil-A. I'm gonna order it for myself. I'm gonna order some for Pearl, but I don't, maybe she can like munch on some fries, but I just went upstairs to check on her when I was taking towels up there, and she's like laying on the floor in the bathroom, poor thing. I am gonna check her temperature again in a little bit. I put my hand on her forehead and she doesn't feel like she has a fever, so just some kind of tummy bug. Hopefully it's just like a 24-hour thing, but we shall see. So Chick-fil-A for lunch, and while that is like being delivered, because obviously I'm not gonna go pick it up because, you know, Pearl's here. I could take Rose with me, but I'm not gonna leave Pearl here. I'm just gonna DoorDash it and have them deliver it. Nice and convenient. A little bit more expensive doing it that way, but you gotta do what you gotta do. So that's gonna happen, and while Chick-fil-A is on its way, we will get started on the blueberry muffins. So the recipe that I'm gonna be following is in the Magnolia Table Volume 2. I don't know if she has it online while I'm editing. If she does have it online, I will link it down below, but for like, you know, privacy and copyright reasons and all of that, I'm not gonna share with you guys what the recipe looks like inside the book. You'll have to purchase the book. So I did get this off of Amazon. I'll have the book linked, but definitely check in that description box, because if she has it online, then you guys can just go over there and see it. You don't have to buy her book. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started on these blueberry muffins.
I'm on the train headed back to Indiana. The rain is forming into rivers outside, writing down all the things that I miss, and in the letters you take form. No, I won't go back tonight with the habits of the restless me. I'm leaving all that stuff behind. We can start all over in our hometown, running free. It could be everything that we were chasing. I'm impatient just to see how you make everything fall into place. How you make everything fall into place. You see, you make everything. I'm the first one to get off at the station. There's something in the air that I can't place, and now I see a silhouette in the dark. It's like time has stood still. I'm gonna hold you tighter this time around. Now feeling like I need to escape. The world outside only made me numb, 'cause I just wanna be here in our hometown, running free. It could be everything that we were chasing. I'm impatient just to see how you make everything fall into place. How you make everything fall into place. You see, you make everything. It's just like the saying, you don't know what you got till it's gone. But now I know in my hometown, running free, it could be.
Okay, last load of laundry folded. I'll be hanging these up in a little bit. I've got 2 big piles of clothes to get put up, but that is it as far as laundry is concerned today. And I still have about 7 minutes on the timer for the muffins. So you guys should have already seen this video. I went to Home Goods and got quite a few things, these 2 being some of them. So I'm gonna go ahead and get these K-cups into my holder here. I got this off of Amazon. Every time I've shown it on Instagram, I always get questions. So I do have an Amazon link in the description box, which has most things that I purchase on there. So I'm gonna go ahead and get these in here. I am gonna have to move this. I pulled it out here just so it was easier for me to fill it, but I'm gonna have to put it back in the dining room because the kitchen is not done yet, the cabinets. So they're gonna be here on Friday to finish this up. So I've just been keeping everything off of the counters in the dining room. So let's go ahead and get these put up.
I've been trying my best for a while, trying to please everyone who's around me. I've been putting on my fake smile, even though I'm wasting time. I don't want to be trapped in a box, trying to be like the rest when I'm not. I just want to go my...
All right, I thought I was gonna have enough room, but these are gonna have to go into like my little junk box or extra box where I have some K-cups, which, well, I don't have any extra K-cups. So these are my 2 extra, but my thing is full. I moved some around just to kind of try to keep the like ones together as much as possible, and then I just had to fill in these new salted caramel ones wherever I had a spot. But I'm definitely good on the K-cups. I like to have a variety of flavors. I get, you know, kind of bored and sick of the same flavor all the time. I have lots of different kinds of like regular, like non-flavored ones, just because Paige prefers those, and on the rare occasion that Mark drinks coffee, he likes a regular coffee. So I'm the one who likes to try different flavors. So everything is full. I'm just gonna go ahead and put these up. This is recycle. Get this back in the dining room, and then those muffins should be almost done.
Gonna let the past burn down, cause honestly don't wanna be stuck in boring conversations with you. I'm gonna leave it all behind, find myself, I'm gonna start over new. Yeah, I'm on my way now.
All right, I may have gobbled that up a little too quick, but 10 out of 10, these muffins, they are delicious. All right, you guys, we are in my bathroom. It's actually much later. I have been snuggling in bed with Rose, just kind of hanging out, and then checking in on Pearl. So it's almost after school time where I should be home soon, but here's my pile of laundry that I need to hang up and put some of the pieces in our dresser. So I'm gonna get that done, and then I'm also going to just tidy in here a little bit. I have a ton of like bedding for our bed, comforter, sheet sets, and all that are supposed to be folded and shoved into this, and I've just been piling it up here. So I'm gonna try to get that all in there. Whatever I can't get in there, I don't know, I'll just probably leave that piled on top. And then this pile right here is actually pillows that go on the couch, and these are 2 extra bed pillows that I'm also gonna try to fit in there. If not, take upstairs and just keep in the kids' closet for when they have friends over. But that other pile is going to stay here because it goes in the living room, in the cabinets that are in there, but they're getting painted. So I pulled them out and I put them in here. And then I also need to wipe down my mirror. There's a thin layer of dust all over it. I don't know if you guys can see it, like where the sun is shining. I don't know what that is. That's really weird. It looks, yeah, I don't know what that is. Like one of the girls maybe had lotion on their fingers or something and came in here and touched the mirror. I'm not quite sure, but the mirror needs to get wiped down. And then I'm gonna go ahead and vacuum off this bench. Polly's gonna hate it, and put up my backpack from when I went to the zoo. The girls had a field trip there last week, and it's been Polly's bed, as you can see. So I don't know, maybe the second I start vacuuming at all in here, she's going to get up and leave. So I'll just take that opportunity to vacuum off the top of the backpack and this bench where she likes to lay. You see all the cat hair. Yeah, lots and lots of cat hair. Hi, Polly. What you doing? What you doing? Oh, also, while I was snuggling with Rose, I took my nails off. So I took them off, and then I just put like a clear coat on. So they were growing out a little bit too long. It was time. Oh, baby, what you doing? I don't know if you guys can hear her purring, but she definitely sheds a lot. Look at that. Oh, look at all that hair. Look at all that hair. It's that hot weather outside, huh? You losing your winter coat? Oh, now you can really see it. That's what I just got off of her. It's just all over my backpack. I might have to wash this. I'll try to vacuum it first. Oh, she doesn't like Oliver, and Oliver just came in here. All right. Okay. I can't pet you anymore. I gotta get to cleaning. Gotta get to clean. All the dogs are getting jealous. I'm petting the cat. Hi, Buford. You need some loving? Does you need some loving? Huh? All right. Yep. See? She's talking to Oliver. Hi, buddy. Yeah, you guys are getting jealous. So jealous. Oh, my goodness. All right. I gotta get to work. Clothes are put up. Bryce just got home. I also got all the, obviously you can see it's a little too big. I need to try out those like vacuum sealing bags. I just haven't picked any up yet. I know they're sold pretty much everywhere, but yeah, my bin is a little overflowing. And then those are just my pajamas right there that I'm going to wear tonight. I wasn't going to dust in here, but as my pajamas were just thrown up here, as I grabbed them to fold them, I saw that I have a little coffee stain right here because I make my coffee before I get ready for the day, and I always bring it in here with me. So I've got a little mark there, and then I noticed over here, obviously I've set my coffee right here on this pair of shoes before because there's a little coffee mark right there. So I'm just going to wipe that down real quick, and I'm just using a multi-surface everyday cleaning spray to do that. Okay, coffee rings are gone.
Shouldn't be so complicated. If I listen to my heart, I'm gonna leave it all behind. Find myself, I'm gonna start over new. Yeah, I'm on my way now. I'm on my way now.
All right, closet is done, and I'll show you guys what the dogs are barking at in just a second. So the dogs are barking. Kind of stinks. The timing is a little off because I need to feed them, and normally when I feed them they stay in the backyard because it's 3 dogs and they'll be all over me. But the fence guy showed up and it is like 4 something, but that's okay. They said they're just going to do this, like this is where our gate is to get into the backyard, so they're just replacing that today, so it shouldn't take them long. I'm gonna just put the dogs in my bedroom so I can feed them right now, and they're not having to wait because normally I feed them 4 o'clock because they're dinner time since they eat at 5 a.m. for breakfast. So normally I don't do this until nighttime, you know, putting the house to sleep. I close the blinds, but it's gonna help with the barking. So I'll show you guys the gate since I'm vlogging today when they are all done. So that's exciting. Oh, did you see that fly? Yeah, it's fly season. And I did not make my bed today, but it's also a little bit more messy because Rose and I were in it. And this guy, you can see here, I bought a toy when he had his spa day yesterday, getting his bath and everything. Well, he picked it out, this one right here, and it said like stuffless. Yeah, the body is stuffless. I wasn't thinking about it, but the head was not. And he, of course, ripped into the head. And now there's, yeah, so I need to clean off her bed before we go to bed tonight. But anyway, let me go ahead and close all of these so they can't, I mean, this one shouldn't be, there's a fly over here too, gross. Okay, so anyway, that's what they were barking at. So since I'm vlogging today, I'll be able to show you guys what the gate looks like when he's all done. All right, so Rose is helping me out because Oliver knows how to open a door. I can't just shut them in my room. I have to lock the door. So Rose is in there and she's gonna hang out in there while I feed the dogs. But I kind of showed you guys this morning, Mark and I feeding them, so I figured I'm vlogging my entire day. I will continue to bring you along. So I'm gonna get their dry food, their like vet prescribed dry food. So I'm gonna get that, it's in here in the pantry, and then I'll meet you back over there because I don't really have a spot to set you guys up to watch me put kibble or dry food in a bowl. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and then I'll meet you guys back over here on the counter while I get the rest of their food into their bowls. All right, so here is my setup. I've got their 3 bowls with their dry food in here. And then this morning, I think I already mentioned this, but we did not give them any broth. But I do typically, I just count to 3. I know, so technical, right? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. It's not very much. It's just to moisten it up a little bit. And vegetable broth is the only thing I have, but it really doesn't matter. It's just, you know, tastes better than water. Then I've got their food here. Oh, I got off. I didn't give them broth this morning because I wanted to make sure I had enough for dinner. But I don't measure. So when they were just getting nothing but homemade food, I did measure because it was important for them to be getting the right things. But since it's just like a mix in because they're so used to it and they're picky now, I don't measure. I just kind of do 2 spoonfuls, and this is like a regular, not like a little spoon. I don't know what these are called, but like a soup spoon, I guess. I just do 2. And then the 2 older dogs do get meds. So Bella gets the most. Buford just gets 1 pain pill. Bella gets a pain pill, and I think this is for her liver. I'm not quite sure what it, oh, hold on. Let me make sure I'm doing this right. Okay. I can't be multitasking while I'm giving them their pain pills, so I need to make sure I do it correctly. All right, so Bella gets something for her liver as well. And then I just mix it up. So here I go, mixing it up. But while I've got you guys here, I do get a lot of, I mean, if you guys want to hang out with me on the daily, I encourage you to go follow me on Instagram because I'm over there, like, I mean, every single day I'm sharing. I try to take you guys along as much as possible, kind of like today over on Instagram. But I also ask a lot of questions over there. I get y'all's feedback. It's just an easier platform to chat with you guys than here on YouTube. So I love Instagram so much. But over there, I have been sharing kind of more about Bella and her health and all of that. So I figured I would get you guys a little caught up. So she is going on Monday to get a CAT scan. She does have cancer in her liver, but because of her age, they're just not 100% sure what the course of action should be. Obviously, they want to keep her safe, but they also don't, you know, they want to try to get rid of the cancer if they can. So she does have an appointment Monday. We're dropping her off in the morning. She's getting a CAT scan. We'll pick her up, you know, later in the afternoon. And then depending on those results will be, you know, where we go from there. All right, I know that's not like super appetizing, but that is their food. So let me go ahead and get this set down, clean up my mess here, and let the dogs eat their dinner. So since we just talked about the dogs for a little bit, just in case you're new, this is Buford. And then we've got Oliver. And there's Bella. She's the fastest eater. She's already almost gone, and it's probably been like a minute and a half. He's the last. He's the slowest. Buford's probably almost done as well. Oh, I still got a little bit left. Oh, sorry, I was moving too fast and it got blurry. Rose, you want to show what you painted? Is it nice and dry now? That's really pretty. So she used some new paint that she got from Easter in her Easter basket, along with some paint that we already had. The confetti paint, right? Awesome. Are they supposed to be like, kind of like a rainbow?
Where'd you put my paint stuff?
I put them up for you since I was in the kitchen.
What about my paint stuff?
Same thing, I just put it all in the paint bin. I went ahead and cleaned up for you.
I'm not supposed to put my paintbrushes in that.
Why? Where are you gonna put your paintbrushes at?
In my room.
Oh. No painting in your room though. If you wanna keep them in your room, that's fine. They're in the paint bin in the office. You can put them in your room if you want. I like them, very pretty. Hey guys, so it's actually been several days. What day did I vlog? Wednesday was the first day that Pearl was home. Well, the next day, well, by the end of that night, shortly after I left you guys, I started feeling a little icky. Rose and Bryce were both like, oh, our tummy hurts. And the next day, it was all four of us. Just, Pearl was not throwing up anymore. She was a little better, but we were all just still feeling sick. It was a field day at the kids' school, so I was like, I am not sending you guys to school with upset stomachs. No fevers, none of us had fevers, anything. We just didn't feel good. Definitely whatever kind of tummy bug Pearl had was starting to affect us. And then Friday, we were all kind of feeling a little better, still a little sick, but the guys came out to finish the fence and the kitchen got done. All the cabinets were painted. So no more vlogging for me the rest of the week. It is now Saturday afternoon and we cannot use our kitchen for 72 hours. So Mark is on his way to Subway right now to get some lunch. I mean, we can use it, but they highly discouraged being in there at all. So we're trying to keep the dogs from walking through. The cabinets need 72 hours to cure. They had a wax put on them, which is like a Vaseline. So even walking through the kitchen, if dust gets thrown up, gets stuck to it, it's gonna stick to our cabinets. So we are trying to avoid doing that. So on Monday, I'll be able to get back in there and put the kitchen together. I actually ordered some things from Amazon that I am excited to try out. I'm still feeling a little icky, but that's okay. At least I'm not getting sick or anything like that anymore. So I'm sorry I left you guys hanging. Like I said, I plan on vlogging that day, taking you guys along my typical day, but as a mom, you know, things come up. Well, not even just as a mom, just life in general, things happen, things come up, plans change, and it's okay. You just gotta learn to go with the flow. So I put you guys down for a while, but I still wanted to share with you guys the fence since I shared with you guys that was being done. And I'll give you a little sneak peek. Actually, I'll show you guys the living room, not the kitchen, because I'm filming the kitchen separately. But here's the living room. Looks great. I love it. So all the cabinets are painted, and that was, you know, phase 2. So phase 3, I'm not quite sure when that's gonna happen. Mark and I are still discussing everything that we want to get done, but I'll definitely bring you guys along with everything. But the kitchen is almost done. Just a couple more things that we want to do to it, and it'll be exactly what we had envisioned. So anyway, I'm super chatty because like I said, it's been a while. I was in the bedroom with the dogs all day yesterday, just watching TV. I got a little bit of work done. I edited everything up to this point. So, all right, let me turn you guys around and show you guys our new fence. And then of course, everything is nice and green, except for we don't have gutters yet. So this is where the water falls, just a big muddy pit whenever it rains. But we've had a week full of kind of gross weather, but it was much needed because look how green the grass is that we do have in the backyard. It looks great. Everything around our area is looking nice and green right now, but look at the fence. It looks fantastic. What a difference. So we do still have a little bit of cleaning up to do in the yard, but yeah. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So I wanted to share that with you guys since I told you I was going to show you the gate when they were finished. Well, now the whole thing is finished. So that's exciting. Lots of things going on in the house, and we still, you know, it's never ending when you own a home. Sorry, the light's going to take a second to adjust. So, all right, I didn't get to share with you guys dinner. We had that. I'm gonna have to make it again. We had the pork chops, smothered pork chops over the orzo, and I just did some roasted broccoli since we had so much broccoli to end out that night, but I wasn't feeling good, so I just left you guys down and just tried to finish dinner as quickly as I could, but I didn't take a picture of it either, so I'll have to remake that, which is no big deal. We enjoy it. That way I can add it into the cookbook. But I hope you guys enjoyed hanging out with me, even though it wasn't what I originally had planned. So I know it had been a while since I shared a vlog, so hopefully, even though this didn't turn out exactly how I had imagined, I hope you guys enjoyed hanging out with me a little bit. If you did, give this video a big thumbs up. That'll just let me know that you guys enjoy vlogs, and maybe I'll try to do them at least a couple times a month. But other than that, I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Hit that subscribe button if you are new, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.